Hello and welcome to Duel Links Auto Build. In this series, I take one Yu-Gi-Oh card and add it to an empty deck. Then we click on Auto Build and let the game fill in the rest of the deck. If you have a card you'd like to see in Duel Links Auto Build, leave it in the comments. I'm Craze Gamer, and today's card that we're building on is one of my favorites from a long time ago, Destiny End Dragoon. We recently got some Destiny Heroes support, so let's see if the game gives us any of those. Ooh. Didn't like that. Alright. Do we have to add another Destiny hero? Okay. What can we do with that? Should we just pick another card? No, I kind of want Destiny End Dragoon, so let's put in... Do we have Malicious? There should be a Malicious. Well, if we have Destiny End Dragoon, then we also need a Dogma and a Plasma, so let's put in... Let's put in a Dogma, and let's see if it knows what to do with that. There we go. Okay, Well, I don't have any Destiny, any DPs, because I didn't pull any yet. But, Okay, let's see what we can do with this. DD auto build. It also gave us a skill, Destiny effect. Set one poly from outside of your deck to your field. Send a Mally from outside of your deck to your graveyard. Cool. All monsters on your field level 8 or higher gain 200 attack from the third turn onward. You can return a banished Destiny hero to your deck, then add a Destiny hero Plasma from your deck graveyard, and then return. Okay. Sure.
What it takes to be a pro.
We are missing one skill of his, so hopefully we can knock that out. Okay. I will do 2 games of Standard Duelist and 2 games in PvP. And we'll see how we do. I guess we'll set the Disc Commander and a Destiny Signal and pass. Oop. Ooh, could go... I like Fearmonger. I love drawing cards. Womp womp. Shouldn't have done that. I guess we'll pick D-Draw? Oh, it puts it on top? That's dumb and stupid and dumb. Alright, fine. Set Celestial and hope we don't lose. I need to have 0 cards in my hand in order to use Celestial, and I can't do that while I have Dogma. Alright, so I think we're just straight up losing here. Yeah. That doesn't help. Okay. Oh, we can do more than one effect per turn. Alright, there's Mally. There's 3 of those. You can return a banished Destiny hero, add a Plasma, and then return a card from your hand to the deck. That gives us Destiny End Dragoon. So we'll return Mally to the deck. And we'll add Plasma. And we'll send back Decounter. And then we'll activate Polymerization. We can do a whole bunch of things, but I think it's appropriate to use Destiny End Dragoon. But then again, we may just lose. Trinity wins us the game, doesn't it? Fine. I want to use Destiny End Dragoon, though. We should win the game. That was boring. I want to play Destiny End Dragoon, but we probably were not going to live for very long if we went with Destiny End Dragoon. So we'll just win the game with Trinity, I guess.
Duel!
Okay, well, that's on the bottom of the deck now. Set Poly and Malicious, and from the 3rd turn onward. So we can't really do the thing we want to do until next turn. So we're not. And hopefully we don't lose. Alright, well, here's Poly. Yep. Alright, Destiny and Dragoon it is. Half the attack it had on the field, so that is 750. No, it's 850, and this attacks for 13. So I know what we're doing. Boom. D-Mind. If you control no D hero, special summon a level 3 or lower D hero from the deck. That's cute, because Destiny End Dragoon is not a Destiny hero. That is super cute. Alright, we'll do that. I guess we're not doing that. We don't care about that, right? Like, we're not doing anything with the extra 800 attack points, so we'll hold off on that until we get something good. Yeah, that's something good. Celestial. This only pops spells, though, right? Target to face up spell component controls. Alright, let's just see if we win the game. We do! Alright, we'll play 2 games with Auto Duel on, and we'll see how we do there. Sometimes you just summon 3 dudes with 1600 attack points, and that's enough. Don't need to be fancy, just play monsters. And we'll do one more for funsies. It's not a spell. Alright, we're gonna lose now. Yep. Alright, into PvP, where we're gonna get probably beat pretty bad here. We'll play 2 games, depending on how this one goes. So, fun facts. I picked Destiny End Dragoon because it is the deck I primarily played in 2008, like the later part of 2008. When everybody was playing Teledad, I was instead playing this, well, not this specific deck, but I was playing Destiny Heroes with Dogma and Plasma and Polymerization. And I was more successful with it than I should have been. Like, if I was taking the game seriously, I would have just played the same deck everybody else was playing. But no, we're just gonna play the things I want to play. And we're gonna do okay with them. And of course we did draw the Malicious, because why wouldn't we? Primal. Jumper. Afterglow. That's a negate. It's a negate from monster effects, and we have drawn so many good monsters here. We'll set the Disc Commander, and hopefully we can special it from the graveyard at some point. It would have been nice with the Destiny Hero Disc Commander, but we'll take it, I suppose. Alright, so if we're discarding the Malicious, we're absolutely going to draw the Malicious, because that is how this works. Alright, so that's not negate, but you are just adding more cards from your deck to your hand, which I'm not okay with. Please don't do that. Okay, we did not draw the Malicious, which is great. Hmm. Alright, well, we do have to bait out this guy, so we're gonna summon Doomlord. Apparently this has to be an attack position. Alright, so we're gonna lose now. Because Burst Stream of Destruction is going to clear one of them, and they're obviously going to be able to summon another monster. Like, this is Galaxy Soldier into Galaxy Soldier. Into probably, like... I don't know if they're locked into, like, galaxies and photons, because, like, normally in the TCG, when you don't have to worry about playing around skills, you could just do Galaxy Soldier to play, like, Cyber Dragon Nova into Cyber Dragon Infinity. But I don't know if their skill locks them into the archetype. I would assume so, but, you know. Yep, normal or special summon numbers, galaxies, and photons, and rank 4 exceeds monsters. Hmm. Special to your opponent's fielded defense position. Well, the opponent has no empty monster zone, so that cannot happen. I guess Dreamer? Because we have to be dreaming in order to think that we have a chance in this game? Yeah, that's it. Alright, one more and then we're done.
Duel.
Diamond Dude. Cool. Do we want to do this now? No, we need Plasma on the third turn, so we'll just stop right there. Right, so if they clear the Diamond Dude, we can use D-Mind to special one from the deck. Arturia. Okay. Could just play Dogma. That is a thing we can do. Or we could just win the game because they disconnected. Definitely one of those two things is going to happen. I feel like that doesn't count. Yeah, let's just go one more. Wait, did the auto builder really give us an 8-card extra deck when we have a 9-card capacity? That's nice.
Duel.
Got the D-draw. And the Over Destiny. Wow, alright. Imseti Spaghetti. Discarding Alternative. Alright. There's King Sark and a draw. There's the King Sark. Alright, so we're just gonna deal with four big monsters. Alright, discard Droll to send Happy. There's Happy. And there's Imseti. What are we doing with these two monsters? Now, the answer just could be nothing, because 2400 attack and 3000 attack just for free. But nope, we're going to make an Ixies monster. It is Divine Golden Shadow Dragon Divine Golden Shadow Dragon Dragluxian. Alright, so there's a Transmigration and a Primal in the hand. No, there's a Primal on the field. Okay. Detach 2. Special a rank 8. Okay. That's a spell negate. It's also an attack redirect, but that effect doesn't usually happen. Alright, so we're going to eat the -2 because we have to activate Destiny Draw in order to make Over Destiny live. Luckily, that does put Malicious in the graveyard, which is where he should be. Okay. Oop. This does kill the Gold Sark. He let that resolve? I mean, I guess. Alright, so now he's gonna negate the Over Destiny, probably. If I had to guess. How are you letting this go? Just pops 1. Okay. Am I just gonna eat 9 here and just pop the King Sark? That's the only way I'm winning this, right? Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Sure. So we are just super dead here. Set another Majesty. Yeah, like, you could activate it, but there's really no reason to, because you just have game on the board. Sure. Shen Shen's generic? Yeah, Shen is generic. Okay, cool. So, fun facts about Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Primal. The effect to attach itself is mandatory. So, if you're sequencing your attacks correctly, you want to attack with the Primal first and then swing with a Dragon Ixies, and then Primal just goes right under it. Alright, so that's going to be it, unfortunately. As it turns out, Destiny End Dragoon is not good in this particular build, but the game did not give us Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer because I had none. So maybe if we do this next time with Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer after I have a few, maybe this deck turns out a little bit differently. But if there's a different card you want to see, leave it in the comments and I will absolutely consider it. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.